So we're gonna be doing a new game. Vampyr takes place in 1918. It's actually from the same studio, Don't Nod, that they got. They're the ones that gave us Life is Strange, which is a good game as well. So I'm expecting a lot of moralistic choices and things like that, but we'll see what happens. So according to this, little warning, even if based on proven medical knowledge, 1918, Vampyr sometimes takes liberties when establishing possible links between scientific theories and supernatural creatures for theatrical purposes. In other words, do not try to cure any disease with any of the recipes shown in this video game. Which makes sense. I mean, at that time, you know, you had a toothache, here's some cocaine, clubfoot, cocaine. So like, oh, you have headaches, you should try heroin. So, and no rats were harmed in the making of this game. Aw. Good to know. Take responsibility for your actions. Ooh, it's so preachy already. So in Vampyr, every action you take can have consequences. Game uses an autosave system. Great. So, take responsibility for my actions. Noted. So this will be my first playthrough on this. I've heard a couple things online though. I mean, I know that it kind of follows more of a darker tone like the Vampire Lestat and all of that, which I'm totally cool with. 3 slots, huh? See if there's anything crazy here. Auto lock. Not a big fan of auto lock. Sometimes when you're locking on one person, somebody else will come up behind you and start beating you in the head with a club, so all that, everything looks good. Normal mode, story mode, play the original Vampyr experience. Play Vampyr with low challenge. This will cut the end. No. Don't think I'm gonna go with hard just yet. We'll just do normal. Character progression is faster if you kill citizens. It's like that's what you do. You just kill your way to the top. The more lives I take, the easier the game will be. Yeah, I've heard that if you start just devouring all the citizens, it can give you more experience and make you more of a badass vampire. But we'll see. I try not to murder anybody in these games unless, you know, absolutely necessary.
"12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence.
Wow, that got dark quick.
By the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand?
Oh,
what is
wow.
song but a call
I feel bad
to
for Glass
arms?
now.
What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
See, this guy should write greeting cards or birthday cards or something. It's fantastic stuff.
Death. Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment, a righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
Oh, they just get right into it. So you don't get to spend any time at all as John Reid, the doctor. You just immediately wake up in this with just 2 holes in your neck. Well, that's 1918 London for you. Just follow the blood. Okay.
Thirsty. So thirsty.
Wow. I'm really glad I didn't eat her automatically. Oh, well, scratch that. Oh, John, that's pretty harsh, man.
My sweet brother.
Oh.
What have you done?
Mary! Oh, no! Mary! Hold on! Please, hold on! Oh, God. Mary. Mary. No. No.
Well, that's going to be awkward to explain to at the next Thanksgiving or Christmas or...
This horror. It's a nightmare. No! Please, a moment, let me explain! These patrols are after me. No, no, don't
Alright,
shoot!
it's great. So they just immediately, it's like, here you go. You murdered your sister and now you're running from the cops.
I need to get out of here. This can't be happening.
Oh, nope.
No, please, stop.
Oh God, yes, please stop shooting me in the ass. Oh, I'm sure he was shooting at somebody else just then. Let's see. Ah! Tell me you got a jump button, bro! Well, that's not working out very well. I guess we just go down this way.
Oh, Mary. What have I done?
You treated her like a Capri Sun is what you did.
Shit, where'd it go? Tricky bastards.
Now, I can defend myself.
And I can smash barrels, which is even better.
Kill that thing!
Don't mind me.
Who are you?
Oh
Stay
shit!
back!
You stay back. You're the one with the gun.
Sorry, but you left me no choice. Who are you? Stupid beast!
Oh damn! Oh, I did not like.
No, please, stop!
Oh, so you can switch targets. That's good. Fuck you.
Who are you?
Wish you could just pick them up and throw them in the iron. That would be a lot more helpful than this machete.
Want? I mean you no harm. I need
I just
help.
killed all your
Die,
friends, but I mean you no
fucking
harm.
Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this. Shut up, beast! Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's name?
Do the rest of the job.
Just leave me. The sun feels like it's burning me to the
Elements
bone.
like fire will deal aggravated damage that reduces your... Ooh, that's not good.
I need to find somewhere to hide. Let me go!
That way? Nope. Oh!
I need to find shelter.
So it takes a little bit for that sprint to build up there.
Is anybody there? What is this place?
It looks like the house from Resident Evil 4.
The place seems abandoned.
Seems.
I should be safe enough here.
Yeah, real safe. Right, so... Look at things. What we got?
Brother,
Oh,
what have you done?
Mary! Mary! Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
well, technically it did to you, and then you did something awful to her, so, I mean, it's, like I said, it's gonna be really awkward around Christmas time. If these people have any more family, it's all like, oh, where's your sister? It's all like, oh, I ate her. Sorry. Ugh. Oh, she's definitely been there a while.
Wait, this one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Gold watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it and share the takings. I suppose we are
undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
That's impossible.
That's definitely uncanny. So I guess that was his watch. Go around the dead guy, person, woman, whatever that was. It's like, why don't people hide things behind bookcases anymore in games? I'm always looking, but I never seem to get one.
Who goes there? Who's there? Are you referring to me?
No! No! I still have so much to accomplish.
Yeah, because that's exactly what your last words would be. It wouldn't be like, motherfucker, you just bit me!
So much left that needs doing.
Right. So... shillings. 5 shillings. Anybody know how many shillings are in a pound?
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now! No. There's time. I can save him. That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital! Done.
I wonder if every time he picks up something, they're actually going to do like a cutscene, because it would be really interesting if they did it for very mundane things, like if he, you know, picked up like a spatula and he would be like, you know, zooming back to one of his first jobs as a fry cook, or...
It never got easy.
Never does. So, now have gun. Do we have anything else here? What we got? 15th of October, bad sleep. Becky coughed all night. So this does take place during the outbreak of the Spanish flu, which I'm sure, if I were to read that, which I'll read that at some point, but I'm sure it's just terrible. So like, yeah, I don't think Becky's cough is going to get any better.
This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all. It's a nightmare. That's it.
It's like, yeah, you go to sleep. Try not to think about the last half hour, 45 minutes.
Rational thinking only.
No, thank you. Fine. It's like game over. It's like, nope, you're not taking the easy way out, buddy.
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
Madness it is, as mad as the moon. Change blinding sunlight into a glowing reflection.
Right. So I get to evolve and rest in beds, spend experience points to level up, improve my vampiric skills. So far so good. So aggressive, so we got claws, defense, tactical. Ooh, ultimate. The Abyss. Create a shadow vortex at your target's feet. Oh, I love that one already. So, hard biting. Ooh. Medical bag, cartridge bag, blood capacity, big thirst, increase your blood absorption when biting into combat. Wow. Right, so I guess I can only do this one. Autophagy, congratulations. You're infected. Level 1 infection. So, use my own blood to heal normal and aggravated. Oh, okay. Oh, I have to actually spend points in it. Yay. So it begins. Ooh, I get one aggressive skill too. So claws, blood spear. You throw a spear made of blood. Why would I want to throw that perfectly good blood away? Place a cloud of shadows at the target's feet. If your cloud will explode after a short time, causing heavy damage. Yeah, it might be best to go with a close range strike. Just go ahead and I'll get the. I definitely want the shadows though. That sounds awesome. Wow, 1,000 points. That's expensive. Right. So now select confirm to save.
That voice in my head. If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
Right. So just got to reach the north bank. I'm in Southwark. None of the other ones are really kind of set. I guess just head there. Cool. I've still not found a way to crouch. I kind of figured there'd be more stealth elements instead of just running around but like, hey, I'm a vampire and just start beating people.
I need to leave now.
Here's the leech. Here!
That's not good. Oh, that's handy. Cool.
My head's spinning.
Oi! Come out, you coward! They're a fucking beast.
Used stake. Shelter key. Yeah, that's handy.
I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the West End. Go back home. It's locked.
Oh, it's always locked.
Over there!
Oh no, not over here. So, press triangle to use your Still inflicts stun. Right. Oh, very nice. Press X to bite, unstun enemy. Will do. Take that, buddy.
A strength I never knew I had.
Oh, this one stinks already.
I think I'll wait on the skills here. Okay. Oh, darn. Get that.
This shouldn't be possible.
It's a killer.
Ah.
Every sinew, every fiber of my being is afire.
Oh, nice. That's gonna be... Yeah, that's gonna come in handy.
I feel like a child learning the limits of my body.
That's right. You get the machete and the bite. Oh. Give me that shotgun.
My strength, my reflexes.
Pick up the shotgun.
Not human anymore.
So reach the north bank. I'm going to be swimming there. District status stable. Yeah, so I've heard that if you you eat people as well in this, it kind of destabilizes the different districts. But I don't know. I mean, the combat, it's not as bad as what a lot of people said. Definitely keeps you on your toes. Your king and country need you. Join the ranks. Well, 1918.
If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us.
Oh, dude, really?
Despicable.
Yeah, I agree. Don't ever do that. Why did you just grab that rat and eat it? There's perfectly good people that want to kill you. Just eat them. I'm sure there will possibly come a time where I'm sitting in a sewer somewhere and eating nothing but rabbits and, or I guess rats, not rabbits. Would only hope for a rabbit in London. Nice.
The dizziness from the jump. I can now control it.
Good. So I'm gonna keep hearing about how you're dizzy every time you do it. Oh. Take some of that crack money.
It's locked, all right. What will London have to say to me?
Like you know the whole city.
I cannot enter. I've so many questions unanswered.
Limehouse Dock.
Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum?
It seems like.
The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail, perhaps it will lead me to my assailant.
Using my vampire vision.
Fresh blood. The smell is so strong. Something dire must have come about.
A little bit here on the
Where
car.
has everyone gone?
Probably heard there was a vampire in town.
According to the blood patterns, that's where the victim was attacked. So that must be the killer's trail.
Oh, that's just a rat. I'm not eating that rat. They're trying to tempt me with that rat. New hideout, huh? Cool. Safe place to rest and craft.
That's strange. The trail is very erratic, as if the killer was drunk or hesitant.
And this is what he looks like. Oh, it's her blood.
At last, a little life.
Welcome, sir, to the
There's gotta be
turquoise turtle.
something can be done to get out of this bullshit.
Don't mind my shirt.
No?
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
Long night?
Why is it going to be a long night?
You must be new around here. Don't you know about the murders?
It wasn't me.
Do the police have any leads on a suspect?
Even before the outbreak, coppers never came round here. We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this bullshit.
Tell me more about these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been found. And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
Right. So,
Where am I?
what is this?
Where is this place?
You're at my bar, sir, the Turquoise Turtle. The last ray of light in this dangerous part of town.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
And how long has he been here?
How long has he been here?
He rented the room a few days ago and didn't say when he'd leave.
But he rented it for the whole week, so you just didn't take any more money off of him, or is he going to pay you at the end of the week? You should really get this stuff in contract, man.
Who is this man? What does he look like?
Well, like a gentleman, I guess. Well-dressed, quite polite.
Oh, a dandy!
Professional, something fancy like that. Always writing, reading notes.
So,
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake.
oh well, we know how he gets
no
away.
Funny business, you hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
What are you implying, sir? That I, a man walking in with a bloody shirt, might do ill unto another?
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain?
I think so too.
You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you?
Oh, whoa! Ouch,
I
bro.
mean you no harm. Say it's a vampire. Present yourself.
I need a word with anyone.
Well, that's something I can do for you.
I guess I'm not going to be walking by any churches anytime soon.
And who might you be?
You first. You're the one with the crazy crucifix.
Tell me, who are you?
First, tell me what you want. Then I may tell you.
Oh, come on,
That's
man.
none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Oh, I see. I
Something,
keep forgetting there are
someone
there are
is
certain
molesting people.
branches of
In
conversation,
fact,
so
killing them,
we'll have to be
biting them.
very
The calling
careful how I
card of a
choose.
vampire, like you.
I'm the victim. I'm gonna play the victim card. Yeah, I'm gonna try to figure out more about who
You
this
seem
guy
the
is.
expert. How would that be?
I have my secrets, as you have yours.
Okay, well, my
Then
name's...
if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul.
Ha! I got him to give
I'm
me his
performing
name
an
first.
independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
Cool. Yeah,
I heard another voice, that of
where's
a
the woman?
Who were you talking to?
Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking about.
Something tells me not to trust you.
Then the feeling is mutual.
We're definitely getting off on the wrong foot. So what is this brotherhood? What do you know?
And what exactly is this brotherhood?
Sir, if the name is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
Oh, I see. Okay, so help
Then
me.
help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
Maybe.
A shadow, indeed. Yet I heard his voice in my head. There was a moment I believed I was mad.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I don't know. I demand answers. I'll end him. Yeah, let's see if we can get this guy to give us a
I
few
will at
more.
last have the answers to my questions.
Then I can only wish you good hunting.
Oh, you're not going to give me any more
Pray we shall
information?
meet again.
It's like I have a question for him. How he likes to look at his innards, or if he's ever wondered what his insides look like. That would be my question. So,
Long ago, this sort of mess would have given me a laugh.
I think I'm losing my mind. I should just run as far away from...
am I able to Batman out of here? That would be cool. Any chance I can Batman my way out of here? Nope.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
Aha.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this bullshit.
You.
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I just want to talk. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers to take care of.
I only see one customer.
Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I best check on them.
I guess I want the truth.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
Oh, there we go.
What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight, and I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
So what happened tonight?
He was dead drunk as usual. But my God, his eyes, his face. He must have caught something awful. He shouted and cried. It was terrible.
Why are you so afraid?
I mean, his skin, his hands. I scrubbed every glass and every chair that he touched. God, I hope it's not contagious.
Sounds like we've got a violent alcoholic that's running around as a vampire. That's always good.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the canning factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
You're gonna, like, change your shirt at some point as well, man. So, I've just discovered a hint. It reveals the secret about a citizen or someone related to them. Oh, the citizen's menu. Tom waits. He's healthy. As a vampire, you need human blood. You need human blood to evolve. The blood quality. The blood quality bar. That sounds like a perfect place to go. It indicates the XP you will earn if you feed off the... Oh, I see. So, the more I learn about people, the tastier they are. Cool. So, Tom Watts. So, Sabrina Cavendish. I'll say he's definitely worth more than Sabrina. Oh, there's a lot of people in this game. These are the different districts, I wonder. More investigations. Collectibles, the legendary vampires, the story of Ascalon. Cool, so it's got some collecting going on here. One-handed. I guess it's just equipped on there. Right.
There's gotta be something can be done.
Investigate the locals.
No.
Who's first?
Are they stupid or something?
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
Wow, this town is rough.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This
Well,
is
that's
important,
disgusting.
sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
Are you really going to ask this guy what is going on around here?
What's going on around here?
Sure, why not?
It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders?
Oh no,
Everybody
I've heard
fears to
about the
return to the
murders. I
sewer.
heard about them. I saw them. I may even have committed a couple of them by accident. What's this sewer
Who is
dog?
this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
Is it just a
You
fairy
make
tale?
it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
I'll leave you
Goodbye.
to your bottle then.
Rest to evolve. It's telling me to rest. It's also telling me to interrogate. Which is it? Should I interrogate or should I rest?
Are they stupid or something? I've never even been to India.
I've already spoken to the bartender.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city.
Unless it's actually wanting me to go and rest. But what, there?
Are they stupid or something? I've never even been to India.
It's a good thing you cannot see me now, Mum.
It's locked.
So, can't interrogate anybody there.
Look, I told you everything.
Sure you did.
Poor Jack.
Welcome back.
What about
Did you
you?
find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
Talk to me about William with an exclamation point.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Who is he?
William? Just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
Is he dangerous?
How was he tonight? Was he different?
Sicker than
Is he-
usual, perhaps.
Is he sweaty?
He whined and mumbled
covered
about
in
how
blood
mean
like I
people
am?
were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
Right.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What'd you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
I'm not going to tell him that.
Are they stupid or something? I've never even been to India.
Yeah, we heard that. Keep saying that. So it's pretty cool. They got all these old school posters and everything, wartime posters. I don't know, I think the first night I become a vampire, I think I would at least change my shirt. I almost feel like I'd have to shower. Just like, what is... So, inspect the boats. I'll use my handy vampire vision to do that. So there are bloody footprints leading away from
The
this boat.
body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood.
Pick up the note.
What's this?
Shopping list,
Some
maybe?
sort of note.
It's like, it's a little diary thing. It's like, note to self, don't get murdered. So, examine the boat.
Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim.
Gee, Jonathan, you wonder how that happened.
There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
I just want to see what's over here. Is there anything over here? Or the spire just caused a reflection. Come on, any tiny loot? That looks like something, but it's not. I don't think that's ever going to get old. This makes certain I'm following the right blood trail. Oh, look what we got here. Opportunity to out of combat silently behind... well, how do you do silently? Do you give me a crouch button? What have I got here? I just walk up to him very quietly. I'm gonna bite you! Take that! Oh. Made short work of him. Aluminium powder. Was there more people here? So let's reach to spot enemies around. So are there enemy cards? So, some enemies are more resistant to certain types of damage. There are 4 types: physical, ranged, blood, and shadow. So you have to kind of be a master of all tricks, kind of change it up a bit. So, medium resistance, high resistance.
No time I can remember. But I've only been part of the guard 3 weeks to the day.
All the more reason to shut it, Mr. Billy. If the man says a bloodsucker's dug in here, you've but one job, and that's to find it. And find it fast.
It's fair enough, Tom. But why do they hide where it's so damn cold?
There was only a way I could teleport up there and then... Hey, what do you know? Right.
Not a good place for a stroll.
Nope, that's true.
Stop right now!
Now, I'm gonna hide behind this pillar until you walk up so I can eat your face off. It's just no aggro. Cool.
Over there!
Ah, shit. Ow. Gonna need some blood. It seemed to be sort of it, because I know that barge that I need to go to is just over here.
Steady, boys, we've got one!
Come in here, buddy.
Die, leech! Shit! Fuck, it's fast!
Why, thank you. Ow. Just had to backtrack after that battle. That was pretty cool. So they just kind of stop here. I get some bullets. Oh, I guess I was supposed to shoot those guys?
Crate.
No, that's alright. I'm good.
I may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
If in the front line you were a vampire with magical powers. So let's see. It just pretty much stops there. Just see if I can get up here and have a better look. And it's just that guy that was there. I think I ever checked this chest.
I cannot enter.
Cannot enter there. No secret door action going on. Yeah, they're all locked. They're always locked.
That's this nest of them cleaned out.
So, I have a gun. I have some bullets. So, let's see if we can't make short work of those guys. So right now, in my offhand, I have a stake. Sharpened wooden stake, designed to pierce vampires' hearts. I have a firearm. Magazine of 6. Oh, I just wasted that. Right.
Easy does it, boys.
Yeah, easy does it. You're all gonna die a horrible, horrible death.
Fuck, it's fast.
Ah! It's like, yeah, he's fast, but he misjudges, like, distances, so I guess it still works out in our favor. Right. Follow the blood trails. It's like, but I'm just getting so confused with the trails that I'm making as well. So rats in the hideout. Rats are often located near hideouts. Using their senses will help you to locate more easily. I don't want to eat rats.
It's locked, all right.
Follow the blood.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it.
There's no flesh out on those bones.
So strong it makes me dizzy.
Everything makes you dizzy. Traveling makes you dizzy. Blood makes you dizzy.
Done it before. No. I had a drink outside tonight already and it did not quench my thirst. I must have more. Oh dear God.
A used scythe. Equip a two-handed weapon and press strength with uses. Special ability.
William, please. Just a second, I promise. Dearest friend, you're my last and dearest friend. William, I am. I can't feel it.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
Will, please, let go of me.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Come on, William. They're trying to do that move. Ow. Ah, get off me, man! Oh, that's crazy. Oh, you definitely don't want to give this guy any closed-in space. Because he'll just jump on you like that. What if I bite you? Yeah, it doesn't feel good, does it? Oh, no, you don't. Get off me. I'll be taking some of that blood back, thank you. Is that about a bludgeon? Oh, here we go. This is where I can change out my offhand. Still wearing the same filthy shirt from the beginning of the evening.
William, please, stop. William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
We knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice.
He tried to eat you.
I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Uh-oh. Huh.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by Skal?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you... like me? Can you help me?
It's like, I'm like you, only better. Yep, way better.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders.
How did you even know I would be here?
Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed this drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
And how do you propose we do that, Jonathan? We're just going to search his
This poor
book.
creature can't be my maker.
Blood sample.
Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
And also look for any other additional loot that might be here. More shillings. Locked gate. Locked gate. Lots of dead people. It's like, how did she manage to jump up there? I want to be able to get to that point on this. That would be great. Don me we row. That's not really a rowboat, is it? So tell me, Doctor, any banter or exposition you wish to lay down on me right now, or?
Where are we headed?
Ah, here we go. Here it comes.
Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... what manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that Skal. You must know who she is.
I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Me too.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science.
Guys gotta eat.
Like yourself, Dr. Reid.
It's like they don't pay you to search the occult.
You are Dr. Jonathan Reid, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reid, marvelous.
Dr. Reid, marvelous. It's got a good ring to it.
Seminars before the war. I have the
Dr.
utmost
Marvelous.
admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
Haha, haha. Yes.
Again.
So ironic.
So-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, first, get a shirt. For God's sakes, change your damn clothes.
Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this affliction.
And murdering his sister. Let's not forget about that. I don't think you want to go see your mom after what happened.
Shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed and have a place to hide. I even had the
and as many patients as you can eat.
So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Yeah, so intriguing. Going to become a doctor in the Pembroke Hospital. Oh, that's a lovely hospital. Giving the utmost and latest care, I'm sure. Holy shit, is that a guillotine?
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
That looked like a guillotine.
Crane, for I bring good news.
Your hospital has a guillotine.
Oh, Doctor, what
not only is it not a good idea to go to it, but it's probably not covered under your insurance.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
What kind of nurse is she?
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reid here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke.
Is that why he's covered in blood, sir?
A surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Grim. Get a screenshot of that. Ooh. So let's see.
You can do better than that. Nah, it's my turn.
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
Am I not supposed to be coming into this area?
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
I'll let you bleed. Be more polite. I'll kill you.
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
No, actually, you're yabbering on now.
That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reid.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Ooh, that didn't sound good. So, the blood quality indicates how much XP you will obtain from a particular citizen. The higher the blood quality, the more XP you get. So, this is supposed to be the first guy I'm supposed to eat, I guess. He's got like the little wheel to unlock here, so... I mean, the little clues up there on the right-hand side, on the upper right-hand corner, so... You drink the blood of your prey. The first you need to mesmerize them. What if I don't want to mesmerize them? What if I actually want to, like, help them out? Okay, so he's mesmerized.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Now I'm taken to the hospital. Ha ha, fooled you. That guy can screw off trying to mess with my head. I don't eat criminals unless they're like... I mean, this guy's a petty criminal. Can I take him into the hospital? If not, I'll just eat him right in front of the hospital. It's like, oh, that must be the new doctor. Hey, look, I found this guy. He's bleeding. Oh, no, actually, I guess I have to take him back here. Well, it was a bit of a wasted journey. Apologies. So... Rumnar. So I can either press X to embrace Clay. Ooh, embrace Clay Cox? No, thank you. Or circle to release him. Embracing Clay will provide a massive XP boost, but be aware that there will be consequences. Like, he hasn't bathed in weeks and you'll have that taste in your mouth for days. So learning more about the citizens and collecting their hints will increase the experience gained. Also, maybe I'll come back and eat him. It's like he's dying of bleeding, so no, I want him healthy. If I am to eat this guy, yeah, I don't want him to be like hurt. So
no more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will
a
not
merciful release.
What happened?
So you're just gonna let him bleed out here? This isn't really the hospital. What do we have here? Spring! Oh, can I talk to him?
Did I black out?
Yeah, you totally did, man. It was crazy. There was chanting and everything turned red. Tiny common handle part. Sounds like an insult. Can I do the cool vampire shift? Nope.
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go, but no famished hunter can run for long.
Yeah, but he's trail mix at the moment. I don't want to be on the hiking trail eating weak prey. So let's see.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
Why are you covered in blood? Are you a nurse or a butcher?
He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you.
My name on the door already?
Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reid. Your office has been prepared.
Sweet digs. I have a few questions. Why is it that when you changed your tone with me, your face still said angry bitch?
I would like to ask a few questions first.
How is Mr. Hampton? Where is my room? Who is Dr. Swansea? Who is Dr. Swansea? You traveled with him here. Why would you ask that question? My room is there. How is Mr. Hampton?
And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in. How does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
Right. Thank you. My room is on the second room. I know who Dr. Swansea is. Yeah, so I'm not doing so hot on the health front, and blood is also needed, so I wonder if the game gets a bit harder the longer that you're not feeding. It did say that if you eat all the citizens, it will make the game easier the more citizens you eat, but I don't like being forced into a corner and be like, here, eat this guy, eat this guy, eat this guy. It's like, no, I'll come back for him. Oh, you poor patient. What do you have here? A glass vial. You won't be needing that. And you are?
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth.
Oh, you can actually turn the camera while the thing... Oh, but only so far.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected...
It's like, new blood transfusion technique, yes. I transfuse the blood from the person's veins into my stomach. Personal questions? Good lord, this is 1918 Britain. You don't ask personal questions about your life in London. What is the situation here? Tell me about the staff. Anybody I should look out for? Anybody juicy and
brilliant professionals.
Lively?
Most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
You inappropriate? Right. Speak up. Anyone that stands out?
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippets. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Oh, it's like, I haven't even met this guy and I've already got a blood quality bar for him. It's like, he sounds delicious. Tippets. Unknown health status. Oh, let's see here. So who have I met so far? So we've got Gwyneth Branagh. Gwyneth Branagh? Is that like Kenneth Branagh? Oh, Brannigan. Sorry. So Gwyneth Brannigan. Social Circle of Dr. Corcoran Tippets. Got Clay Cox. So I wonder, what about the people I've met before? Are they in different districts? So, Dorothy Crane. Oh yeah, here we go. Dyson Delaney. So, let's see. So what is the situation here? Tell me about the staff. I think we're good. Let's try to ask her personal questions. Oh, I can't ask her personal questions. Okay, so that's what the whole speaking to everybody and yes. Well, at least I got that bloody shirt.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Here again.
Good evening.
What's wrong with you?
Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reid. I've recently
I'm definitely not here to do that, but I wish I could.
War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
German shell took my pretty little mug right off.
Ugh.
But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood. Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reid, is it? Oh, sir, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
So we're able to ask him, made friends since you arrived? What do you do for a living? Yeah, I'm curious, what do you do
for a living, Mr.
Isn't that a crucifix?
I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the
And how come it's not burning with light like the one that you saw in the doctor's office?
Hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
Good to know. How do you feel?
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel empty.
Oh, well, we'll come back in a few days.
Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest, and then I can go back to the people who need me.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really, but I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke? Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
Right.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
Or will we?
Fear and disgust on every street corner.
So I've entered the Pembroke Hospital. Guess I gotta go around and just talk to everybody. Long letter. I'll definitely read that later.
It's locked.
Of course it's locked. Everything's always locked. Or the classic, I don't see anything useful here. Oh, there's a little plaque out here. Hospital full. Oh. Please go home. Due to the influenza, the hospital can no longer take any patients. Well, so far I've only seen one patient. How will we be full? This building is massive. cool things here. I may have missed. Small bottle. Oh, so you can just walk out this way as well.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
I should investigate, but I'm supposed to go to my office. I'm going to investigate. Why not? My office can wait. Oh, look at that. That's that door that was locked. Cool, so maybe there are ways you can get around things. Do I get to jump again, or... Oh, crap! Well, that was unfortunate. It's like I just fell right off directly into... You have been defeated. I have been defeated. If you're not strong enough, remember that the blood of the citizens is your fastest way to evolve. Man, they're really pushing the whole eat the citizens. I'm on to you in your propaganda, vampire. It's like, no, just go ahead and eat them. You'll get more experience. You'll become a better vampire and be so cool. But there's more story and elements and things like that that you miss if you you eat everyone. So I'm going to try my best to stave off from doing that. Long load times. There we go. Or has it? Oh, there we go. Pembroke Hospital. District status healthy. I could go back to my office, but I'm really angry that that guy killed me, so I'm gonna go find him again and punch him right through his skull. Oh, do you get to keep everything? All right. Okay, good. So you don't have to go back through and pick up notes and things like that. That's good. So it was through here. Then I opened this door. Then I went up there, and then I died. So I'm going to try to do something a little bit different. Oh, but I didn't hear any of the shouting or the skulls. So let's see. Oh, he was right there the whole time? Oh, I feel sheepish. You bastard. Oh! That's right. Lock on. Ah, I knew it. So I've noticed that normally when I would hit the triangle, it would kind of stun them, but it wasn't actually really doing it that time, unless... Have to try it in another fight. Oh, so you can actually see the living through. It's like, oh, I can smell Thomas Elwood all the way from here. Yeah, so that is what is happening. So if I go... Actually, I haven't been able to use that just yet. Whoa, what was that? Take quite a bit to take down. So let's see here. Let's change that to that. So got a used bludgeoned, used machete, used scythe, attack speed. Oh, I see. So these do whittle down after a time. I'm assuming anyway. Let's try this. The good doctor come out with a big scythe. Enough of that, son. So get serums, equip something in this slot. Ultimates. That sounds really cool. Rest to evolve. Oh, so there is something here. Photography in a wallet. Photography of a smiling and loving couple with a few words written on the back. Milton and Pippa forever. So citizen investigation displayed here, category to district. You can start a new citizen quest by tracking it with the square button, then access to your map to locate the area to explore. Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. Sweet. So yeah, it has like a lot of RPG side quests as well, that's cool. I am not doing so hot. I need to drink the blood of somebody or rest. I'm sure if I rest, I'll probably get my health back. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go to my office. Hope nobody notices. Oops. There's the hospital. Already getting turned around in the hospital my first day. It's like being an intern. Oh dear, that's right, that's what I found. So all the way back here. Some loot, possibly. Screw and some grease. Public notice. So this is how they would tell you to stop influenza 1918. Walk to work. Good advice. Do not spit. Drink from own cup. Avoid crowds. If taken ill, go to bed and send for a doctor. So make a mask. Take a piece of ordinary cheesecloth. Fold it over. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Apply over the mouth and nose, shown in the picture. Like that. Ooh, starting to get a bit shaky. So I guess I'll just go to my office. It's like he's not breathing heavily and now. It's like, oh, in the office, straighten up. At second floor, go to... Yeah, exactly. Doing alright, Aurora?
Not now.
But if not now, then when, Dr. Swansea? Right, so apparently that's not my office.
I cannot enter.
That's not my office. They said second floor. Nope. It's an operating room. Ooh, cool. Hacksaw. Ooh, and it's been used. T. Elwood's medical file. So, medical file. So I can go to find your office on the second floor. Hideout. You just found one of the hideouts here. You can spend your XP. Nice.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes.
That's a nice office,
Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Yeah, there wasn't actually much. It did get some critical like feedback and stuff, but a lot of people gave it a miss, unfortunately, because it showed a lot of combat, and everybody thought they were just going to be able to run through and eat people, but it's pretty high narrative as well. But it's all right so far. There's a lot of stuff to read, though. I'm sure I'll get to that at some point. But, yeah, so going to sleep in a bed, heal from getting beaten up by lesser vampires. Refill all stash. Yes, please. Don't even know what I have as stash. Oh, just bullets. Cool. Right. Right, so can pick another aggressive one. I think I'll do the Shadow Mist. Shadow Mist. Aggressive. Vampire concentrate shadows around their prey and eventually explode. What's the really badass stuff do here? Shadows will pool in a single place. All targets within the area are struck constantly by slithers of darkness. An awesome name for a metal band. Slithers of Darkness. Shadowy Explosion has increased range and damage. So I can either make some sort of weird take on the darkness tendril thing or explosions. Right, so I got my Shadow Mist. Tactical Spring. You perform a supernatural move to your target and cause damage upon landing. Shadow Veil. Drain your stamina to fade into the shadows and become invisible to most enemies. Moving in this state will drain more stamina. I'm just going to build up my body condition. Can I do that? I don't think I have enough XP. I think I just spent it all. Nope, I only have 165. Well, that's unfortunate. I wasted it all on my Shadow Mist. Blood Barrier. Oh, but I can update my Blood Barrier, can I? Nope, 600. That's okay, though. Yeah, so you can update your bite, your science, update your science, okay. So, do you want to cancel and lose all your modifications? Well, yes, actually I would. So I'm going to just try that again, see what I can, The Shadow Mist, I think it was like 1,000. Yeah, so it's 1,000. So I've got 1,165. So let's do the life regeneration on the bite, because we are a vampire after all. So we get a bit of life every time we bite somebody. It would be nice to have a little bit of life to begin with. Body condition, physical prowess. So either cut down people quicker or be able to take more damage. Increase my stamina. I do get a bit whale heavy. I start swinging that machete and I tend to forget that I have a stamina bar. Blood capacity, increase my blood capacity. Increase your blood absorption when using the bite in combat. Yeah, why not? Just drain people dry. So we got 265. Wonder if I'm able to use any of these costs. No, that's a 500. I'm sure they all would just cost around about 300 each. And it takes 190 blood, 250 shadow. Yeah. That's good for now. No. Confirm. Right, so side quest here. Analyze William Bishop's blood. The worker, let's see here. So I've got that quest where I can bring the wallet or try to find the owner of the wallet. So analyze William Bishop's blood at the workbench. Sure. I assume that will be in my office, which I'm already in, so let's go ahead and do that. This looks like a workbench.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
I know how it feels. Let's see. So on the workbench you can craft medical treatments, serums, weapon upgrades. Cool! So crafting, so blood sample, to analyze it. I've created a serum. Regenerate 300 health points instantly, then 50 health points over 5. Wow, that's really good. For 15 seconds? So I need a glass vial. And a few other bits and bobs. I'm currently working on 3 treatments. A treatment for fatigue, a treatment for anemia, and a treatment for sepsis. Wow. What do we got here? Watch. So I can recycle this stuff. Good resale value. This item can be recycled into components. So let's go ahead and recycle that, because I guess we'll need springs. Do we have to maintain our weapons? Or can we just upgrade them? Looks like we just upgrade them. So I've got a used machete, which I'm very fond of, but I do like that new used hacksaw. So increase damage dealt by 10%. Blood absorption. Oh, you can actually absorb blood through the stuff that you actually upgrade? That's crazy. So I need a common handle part and a lead plate. So I got 2 of those. I just need 3 of them. Right. Oh.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching.
Dr. Swansea's message. Dear Jonathan, I asked Nurse Crane to secure an office for you. Yeah, I know, I'm standing in it.
The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
Oh, okay, so now you want me to rest. Oh, so you can either just upgrade or rest. Oh, I'm just gonna rest then. Or is that reset? That's reset! That would have been really bad.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals.
Oh, from the
What
mortals.
about my thirst for blood?
A couple days as a vampire, and he's already referring to us as the mortals. Oh, sorry. I was trying to read that, telling me to answer the door. What do you want? And why are you standing so far away from the door?
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
You need antiseptics with all that... Like, have you never changed that apron? You're always covered in blood. What are you doing, Dorothy Crane? Oh, I don't know anything about her special circle. She's healthy. Her blood quality is worth 2,000 XP.
What
no
type
antiseptics.
of hospital are you running?
Yeah!
No antiseptics?
You have been away too long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies have been running scarce for months now.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps you should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow
street. The abandoned morgue.
Thank you, nurse.
Yeah, thanks for nothing. The abandoned morgue. Not to judge, but this hospital is a shithole. There's like boxes everywhere, and crazy. Alright, so I think I've already been down this alleyway, because I think that's where those guys pretty much almost handed me my shit, so... through the back alley, look out for undead things other than myself. Hey, buddy! No, I'm one of you, man, it's all good. Come here, I got something for you. Ooh, nice. That secondary quest marker is going to annoy me. Because there's the night shift, which I'm currently on. I've got a secondary quest, the Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil, about returning a wallet. What are you guys doing skulking in this alley? Only I'm allowed to skulk in this alley. Oh, I knew he was going to do that. Take that. Nope. I'll take some of that blood, thank you. Watery, sturdy blood sample. What? This isn't an alley. What did you say? There's through the alley. There was a wall here at one point. This isn't an alley. I mean, it is an alley now, but it wasn't a connected alley. What the hell did that? I guess it is wartime, so I'm sure possibly a bomb or explosion or something, but... what a weird place to put a morgue. Oh, so gotta be careful what you sell. The old morgue. Where's the new morgue? Glass vial. Kick on my cool vampire vision. See if oh, there's blood there. Or is that on the next floor? There's blood. Rogue skull, so resistance to blade. Is there another one over there as well? Looks like. Just gonna pick this up.
Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
See if we can't sneak up on this guy and stun him.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
Quinine. Make some tonic. Cigarette case.
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Watery, sturdy blood sample again.
It's locked.
Oh. So key's gonna be definitely for that gate downstairs, probably. Some more shillings. As many shillings as I can. Already been through all that. Wonder if there is anything more upstairs. Perhaps. Door that you can't access. Dead guy. With a watery rich blood sample. What's up with all these watery rich blood samples? It looks like he's gonna make tea or Kool-Aid with them or something. Whoa. What was that? Do we have possibly another vampire amongst us?
These scowls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
They're just after attention. Oh, bad mistake. Big mistake. I went into that fight with quite a bit of health and came out of it with very little. That is not good. Don't mind me. Shh! Your friend next door might hear. Shush! Drain you dry, buddy. Come back here so I can hit you. Alright, there we go. Another rogue skull down the hole, and there's nothing in this, so there is. So he's just on the other side of that door. It would be really cool if you just kick down the door and just begin to murder him. Oh, a second, I thought there was something on the other side of the glass. Officer Pembroke Hospital Examiner's Report. Race Caucasian, sex male, 39, home address unknown, occupation fisherman. Well, then his home was the sea. Probable cause of death, fast progressing pneumonia, virus indicated.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this.
Oh, doesn't it? I didn't know that. Liston knife, blood absorber. Just acquired your first type of offhand weapon. But I already had the offhand weapon, I thought. Equip it and press trying to directly absorb blood. Really? Cool.
It's locked.
Aw.
It's locked, all right.
Yeah, everything's locked. So go to offhand weapons. Right. Oh, I see. Actually, now that I'm doing that, I can actually switch between weapons. I didn't see that there's a secondary slot, so I can actually put my trusty used hacksaw in there. That's good. And I can use my wooden stake and be a hypocrite and stab other vampires with it. Yeah, all good. That's locked. Now, for being a morgue, there aren't many dead bodies being stored here. And there's like one dead guy there. And this is just wasted space. I mean, what is this used for exactly? Some more shillings. Let's give everything a little once over, make sure I grab everything. So I don't suspect I'll be coming back through here. Whoa! Hello, John Doe. Whoa! Hahaha, nice. Oh, come on now, I'm trying to heal myself. That's unfortunate, because you really don't know who's controlling who in this. Oh, so glad I actually hit the heal button before that happened. No, don't get back to the corner. Damn. Well, hardly a fair fight, but get right back in there. So I was trying my best to get a hold of that one guy, the main John Doe, but he keeps disappearing. When he does, your auto lock on him or your lock onto him goes away as well. It's just not a lot of space in there. Come on, I'm not immortal. I don't want to wait for this load. Oh, so they just threw you right back into the action. That's good. I appreciate a game that does that. Gotta watch my stamina. That's what killed me last time. Oop. A little bit of practice fighting two people at the same time here. Yeah, not doing so hot. So even dodging takes away your stamina. Damn! Oh, that's good to know that even the little grunts that are running around the game will try as hard to kill you as the main bosses. Whew. Really awkwardly long load times. So far, I think that would be my only qualm with the game. So far, it's actually really enjoyable. I'm sure once I get a few more powers on my belt, it'll be a lot easier to take on little skulls, as they call these guys. See, I thought I put another weapon in here, so can I just switch between the offhand weapons? Oh, there we go. Oh. Use your precious blood. Oh. Just gotta be smarter about the combat here. Go. Oh, so they do drop other stuff as well. That's good. Unless I didn't pick that up when I was in here before. I was murdered. Looks like I already got everything on there. Interesting that that was there, though. Alright. So we'll quietly sneak up on this guy. Oh, no! So dark you can't even tell which way he was facing. Are you kidding me? Oh, you made me waste my good blood on you. Right. So, let's see. I was thinking about changing out the weapons, but I think I should be alright as long as I just keep on moving. Screw you, John Doe. Yeah, I'm gonna bite you. See how you like it, punk. Watch the stamina. Oh, damn. Right, take that.
These scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
Yes, isn't it?
Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
So this is the actual proper morgue. I was wondering, it's like you're traveling through the whole morgue. I'm like, where are all the doors on the side? So yeah, actually, it's not a big waste of space. It's not bad. It's way too big to be a morgue. Oh, can't go that way. Oh, I see. It wants me to use my cool vampire power. My Vampyr. Nothing here. Oop. There's one thing. Oh, workbench. So I now have enough to make a serum. Light regeneration. Nice. This is to analyze. Light blood serum. So regeneration 300 health points instantly, then 150 health points over 15 seconds. And then regenerate 60 blood points instantly. Oh, cool. So like a large heal and a sort of a mini heal. That's good. So how does one actually use that in combat? Is it going to be... Oh, there it is. So I actually have to select it. Cool. And do I just go out the way I came? Right, okay, fine. So I have 1,250 XP. Oh, hello. I was actually hoping I could like transport through him, but I guess you are just have a physical form. You're just moving so fast. You don't actually turn into smoke. That would be really cool. Yeah, I saw you. Let's see what this is all about. Is there anything else in here? Be with you in a second, buddy. Oh, damn! Oh no, come on. Taking back that blood, thank you very much. I just took the guy's watch. That's really heartless. I guess the good doctor pretty much figures it's like, well, I wasn't the one who killed him, so I should get the watch. Oh? Like I'm gonna sell any items. It's like, it looks like it's all craft heavy. It is good that it gives you sort of a breakdown of what all the different materials are, though, that you get from items that you break down, I guess. Craft the treatment for fatigue. Bring back the wallet to the owner. I think I would like to cure fatigue. I wish to earn the Nobel Prize for my work of curing fatigue. Oh, I see what that scream does. It almost empowers them. Makes them all angry and glowy-eyed and stuff. Well, you can settle down, because I don't play that. Get away. Like I was just carrying hydrochloric acid on them? That's big. Come on. You level 6 prick. Nice. So definitely getting the hang of interchanging the powers a bit to keep myself afloat. It's like, you just wait until I cure fatigue. Then you'll be sorry. I almost think, yeah, directly here. Back entrance. Nothing on the 3rd floor. Fair enough. I know I'm supposed to be keeping a low profile, but I wish they would have made the office a little bit easier to access here. So, let's go down in history as the first human beings to treat chronic fatigue. And it's as simple as that. Is that a treatment for a cold? There. Bring the medicine to Dorothy Crane in the patient's room. Why, is she tired or is the patient?
I cannot enter.
I kind of figured. Cool. Just looting the surgery room. Oh, Nurse Crane. Oh, I guess I could try to search for the blood of people. Oh, so this is actually somebody I haven't spoken to yet. Hello, person I haven't spoken to yet.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet.
Nope.
My name is Pippa Hawkins.
Oh, you're Pippa Hawkins. I think I found a wallet that belongs to you.
In this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
Well, I can't ask her any personal questions. I've got a wallet with her picture and some guy. She'd be like, "Can you explain this?" No, but that's alright. We'll eventually, we'll get there. Have you been a nurse for how long?
How long have you been a nurse?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
I'll change that. Change your attitude. Change your attitude is what I'll do. You would be surprised. You are right. I don't know. I don't know what I am. I could mesmerize her, I guess. Medical checkup. Oh, so you can actually see the blood quality of somebody while you're speaking to them. That's creepy.
You're right. When dealing with such a terrible disease, one must remain humble.
And
but
undead.
That doesn't mean we shouldn't try our best.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter.
But you are.
I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
Well, Brannigan's ancient. It's fine. That's okay. I'm gonna go. Well, actually, I could go back to the... Oh, so you actually cut yourself off when you go back.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Duly noted. I'm going to take this to Nurse Crane for the fatigue. Either her or her patient. Oh, a little bit of music cut out there.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Helen. As for me, what a blundering idiot.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
I found a bunch of undead. Yes.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
So, diseases. Diseases decrease the blood quality of a citizen, and we wouldn't want that. Not their delicious blood. Speak to the patient in the room behind Dorothy to check his medical status. Get out of the way. Get out of the way.
You always knew the words to calm the children.
A rat in the hospital.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Who are you?
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reid? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
This hospital seems to be falling apart.
It is.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reid. Can I help at all?
No.
Really? Why are you here, then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Your parents hate you. Press R2 to check the medical status of the citizen Healing a citizen will increase the blood quality and reward you with XP. The health status of the district will also improve. What if I heal the patient and then eat him directly in front of his mother? Would that increase the status of the district, or... So he's suffering from fatigue. Oh, poor you. Well, what's wrong with his throat then? Just tell me about yourself.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
No, I'm gonna make you talk. It's good. It's good for the throat.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
I'm all right.
This
Don't waste your
hospital
time
seems
with
to be
me.
falling apart. Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
He suffers from fatigue.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Good evening, sir.
How do I heal
Good
you,
evening,
man?
Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Right. So, do I talk about London? How painful,
is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful, I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
Can I mesmerize him? No.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
Because it's going to get a lot more painful. I'm going to strangle you if you don't tell me how I can heal you. I'll let you get
some rest, then.
I guess I need to speak to the mother. Have you been beating your son? Is that what's
Good
been
evening,
going
Doctor.
on?
How is my son doing?
Complaints about your reception here? Tell me about yourself. Yeah, tell me about yourself.
Can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Well, I like to strangle my son every day.
Take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
All the expenses? Cool. It's like, let's order as many tests as we possibly can. Let's get the machine in here that goes ping.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But
Me
we had
too.
no other choice. Considering the state
Have
of
you seen
emergency.
outside?
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Ooh. Tell me about your arrival.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
Ooh, Vampyr Hawkins, you taking money under the table for beds.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
I better get a cut of that money. I share your stupor.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reid.
Well, I do.
But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
Well, if it's going to be tolerated here, I want my cut.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
So you say. So she's healthy. Personal question, hence none.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Maybe if I scan her.
Don't waste your time with me.
My sweet girl.
So I have to go speak to Swansea.
Dr. Reid, may I help you?
Yeah, did you know that Pippa is charging people for beds and not giving us a cut? Yeah, I'll come back to you.
Nurse Crane.
So, blood temptation. Remember, citizens' blood will provide you massive XP boost. Look for citizens for you to mesmerize the level or below and choose wisely. It's still pushing that eat the citizens. What's wrong with you, game? Like, if I want to eat somebody, I'm going to choose them. I'm just not going to sit there and be like, here, eat as many of them as you can. Stuff them in your mouth.
It's here again.
Oh, about the use of garlic and wooden stakes. The new collectible? Is that you, Dr. Swansea? Doesn't look like Dr.
Good evening,
Swansea.
Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reid. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Why, thank you.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reid.
Great, I got my own personal stalker. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Right. So, Dr. Edgar Swansea is upstairs. I can tell from his blood. What do we got here? Oh.
The life running in your veins. This dead flesh needs it.
Oh, please spare me, Dark Queen.
A giant morgue
Spare your
disguised as a
obedient
hospital.
slave.
That's Pembroke nowadays.
I'm not even going to ask what's going on there. I'm just going to hope that it's a play that they're doing. I'm just not going to ask any questions. If they want to... Yeah. It's fine. Oh, come on, Dr. Swansea.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not?
Well, it's
In
human
the last
skull.
decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a
Being
brand
a
new
vampire?
life. How stimulating it must be.
Yeah, stimulating.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea. But my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
Or a joke written on the back of a tabloid. So, your words bring me comfort. This is no gift. I'm a living paradox. Your words bring me comfort. Sure, why not?
It may seem strange, but your words have brought me some comfort here.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
We need each other? Whoa, let's calm that
There's
down
no
a little
need
bit.
to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please.
Do you want me to find someone, beat them up, and drain their blood? Is that...
of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
So you want me to find the guy and kill him?
You would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Talk to the hospital benefactor. That is somehow related to the sick guy? I don't understand, because it's a rat in the hospital. It's the first quest. I was supposed to cure this guy, but he's got fatigue problems, but it won't let me actually cure him until such time as I speak to him more. Interesting. But I've got lots of points to spend, and I'm going to upgrade. So 1,690, so I'd still be able to get a new aggressive, and then also have enough to build up my body, blood, bite, and science. So let's go on with the science here. You can now carry 3 serums, increase the number of bullets you can carry. Defensive coagulation, you'll block your target's blood in their veins, making them defenseless. You create an invisible barrier absorbing direct damage until it fades or is destroyed. I think I'm going to go with the aggressive, because I want those shadows. Then I will update the bite. Oh, actually, these all have their own trees, so yeah, I'll just update that. And then see if I can't. Oh, you can even upgrade this. You drain your own blood to heal normal and aggravated damage instantly. 1,300. Ah, that's something to know for next time. I'll just update my body so I can have a little bit more stamina. So I just use it all when in combat. Right. So that's all set. And I think that's where I'm going to go ahead and sign off for now. Thank you all for watching. I'm really enjoying this. I hope you enjoyed watching as well. I'm going to be doing the stream, of course, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, right here on Twitch. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is Awful Astronaut at Instagram, and also on YouTube. I'll be uploading these videos about 24 to 48 hours after viewing. So thanks again, you all. Hope to see you around next time, and don't forget to follow and get notifications. Thanks.